승부석 2.
We're going to a game 5 now, though, and I think these players need a little bit of a break. We're going to King Sejong Station.
I need a little bit of a break after that one. What was that?
That was insane.
We were winding down to the end of the game, the last best of 5 to get our last player, and then we get a game like that. Unbelievable.
Oh my
Trap
God.
looks like he's still in disbelief.
I
know what would have been
disbelief.
funny? If Patience made the probe and made the cannon and the second DT goes home and defends, it forces the stalemate instead of the win for Patience, right? So in the end of the day, not making the probe and not making the cannon turned out to be the better play. Not that he did it on purpose or that he could have, predicted that, but that's just crazy to think about.
It certainly is. Oh boy. Well, this series is not over yet. We thought it was, but it's not. We're going into King
Now we're
Sejong
doing
Station.
game 5. Yeah. The last picked map here. We had Apotheosis and Dawson Station banned out by these two players. Sejong Station is the last pick. And one of our best maps to end a best of 5 series that has come this far. Let's jump into game number 5, guys, to decide who is the last player to get to the round of 4.
세종과학기지로 떠납니다.
Don't bring forgiveness, and I'm gonna hunt you down.
Welcome to King Sejong Station for game number 5. Up in the top left, winning that last one by less than millimeters, it is Patience.
And his opponent losing it just the same. It is Trap. Down to the bottom right in green. You can see he's still affected by that loss.
How do you reset your mind after a game like that?
I don't know. I can't reset my casting brain yet.
No, it's not going to happen. My brain is going to be thinking about that game until the end of this cast, until the end of this day, and probably tomorrow as well. Going to rewatch that one, man. That's definitely the closest game that I've ever casted. And we've cast some close games.
Yeah.
Together.
The scenario there was basically, perfect mechanical skill and Patience wins, but no human is perfect. So like, if he had made 1 or 2 more micro mistakes, he loses the game, and that's insane. He also didn't play perfectly, in the sense that he didn't make that probe because he was so focused on everything else. And that's the fun of base trades. Nothing perfect ever happens. That's why we get to these situations. No one can ever play 100% at any moment in time. Otherwise, this would not be a sport, right? So I'm really happy with how that game turned out, though, because we have a 5th game now, and Patience did showcase such great micro to win that game. Like, I can't even describe the chills when I realized and said to you, like, isn't it technically possible that he could win the game with the Prism? Oh, man. Okay,
that was a good call. I wasn't even thinking about that at that time. I was just like, okay, generally in that position, you don't have detection. That's pretty much it, right? That's game over. But one unit, the Warp Prism, especially even, the range pickup helping out a lot in that. The range pickup actually helping create that game and make it what it was. I'm sure David Cam at home is really happy.
Yeah.
With that change, just like jumping up and down in his chair, like, yeah, I knew it. Also, they didn't believe me.
Also, the funny thing about that was, it was harder for him to micro at the end than at the beginning, because the more buildings were destroyed, the less surface area he had to use against what Patience had there.
What a crazy situation. Trap's like, oh, we had a fun game with DTs last game. Let's make another Dark Shrine.
All right, here we go. He wants to punish him for that. He wants to, all right, you like DTs? He did not get to scout this, by the way.
I'll show you DTs.
Look, the pylon that he can make to the top right. He's got a probe over there. Robo does go up, but it's only powered by 1 pylon. Again, normally Korean pros do not actually try to target down the Robo because you never know what the build time is for the observer. Like, it could be about to pop out in 1 second, or it could not even be started yet. There's no way to know. So Korean pros usually not try to get that win condition. They just try to, whenever they get in there, if they see a Robo or there's a Robo making, they usually just go for probes. But technically, if he killed that pylon, he could just win the game. We'll see what he decides to do. And he doesn't have any sentries, and he doesn't have any scouting information about this. This is a really fast Dark Shrine. Trap is going to blink again after this. Kills this probe. Not too significant, but nice pick off for Patience just the same. Patience is going Immortal first because he doesn't have vision. He doesn't know. If he commits to like 3 DTs and goes in, he could simply just win the game. He doesn't know that though, so he won't do that. He's just going to make one and try to get probes.
Patience's scout is not going to see this. This Stalker does not commit to the scout. He's sending out another one too. And here we go. Just 1 DT.
It's also very painful to cancel this Immortal right now. All right, he has sentries though. Will he see this?
The overcharge.
He does not see it.
No overcharge. I don't even know what I was looking at there.
No force fields, man. And now he's just going to target down these probes. So much damage being done. Oh, you lost the game off, you know, having the DTs have been the bane here, but now he's sending the DTs back. I was like, I'll show you DTs.
Very late reaction as well.
He doesn't have enough money. He doesn't have enough gas for an
There
observer.
it is, finally, but already 10 probes have gone down. Is this the way the series is going to end?
I think so. He's
It looks
taking
like
so many
there's
probes kills, and
way too much damage.
he's got to transition to Blink Stalkers back home.
Probes come back. Just food for the Predator here. The DTs just taken down one by one. And look at the probe count, guys. 31 to 17. Denying mining time for so long. Even saves 1 DT because he knows he's done so much damage.
Yeah, the 1 Immortal that he got instead of the Observer is going to be helpful initially. But eventually, with the better economy, Trap will outnumber him in Blink Stalkers.
Immortal is going to be great, you know, against Blink Stalker attack, but he's going to be kicking himself when he gets back to the practice house if he loses this game after, you know, making that 1 Immortal instead of the Observer.
Look at this Observer Scout, too. It's totally worthless. Okay. I was going to say, is he really just going to go like, where's your pile? And I'm curious about that. I'm like, he's going to let the DT go in again. He does trap it.
Trap has to be very careful still.
Ooh, he's on move command. This is a Stalker there. Okay.
Oh, man.
This is actually, if he loses his whole army here, this is how Patience could win. But what he could do is outmaneuver and then go DTs again if he could find the Observer. We could have another crazy situation. I mean, it's totally possible.
I mean, Patience is already making a second Observer, even though he knows that Trap is Blink Stalkers. Gonna come in the back. Nice pickups there on the sentry. Still going for that Immortal.
Oh, man, he knows how to use the Prisms pretty well. Oh, this is a sick target, though. With the target on the Prism, he can't reinforce this attack.
In phase mode, you know?
Yeah.
He gets that killed, and here we go. Overcharge is going to buy enough time, and he can come from 2 locations. This is looking really good for Trap.
Every single warp in he can get from now on is going to be more than what Patience can make. Trap targets us down. Good barrier usage here. Turning off autocast, using it at the exact right moment. It's on cooldown now, though. Trap even dropping a big Adept harass down over here at the natural. Only gets 1 kill, I believe. Good evacuation there by Patience. He only has 22 probes left to kill, but still stopping mining, stopping that saturation. And it's fully saturated on 1 base, so it's 2 base against 1 right now, quite literally. And
Patience, he knows he needs that War Prism, bringing it over, needs to protect it. Still Blink Stalkers out on the map.
could also see this Observer if he snipes it. That would be huge as well.
No
Targets down the Immortal, and this is just too many Stalkers now. This is going to be game and a crazy best-of-5 series. Patience bought a 5th game, but he will not win it.
Oh, man.
GG. Trap is going to move on.
There you have it. Trap, he loses game number 4, a historical game. Goes DTs again in game number 5, and Patience is not prepared.